Some gardeners have heaps of soil to grow their food in, while others have none at all. Of course, growing in containers is a great solution to get yourself gardening, but it's not the only one. Another way you can get growing is simply with a bale of straw. This is a great method to use if you've got a driveway or a paved area, or you've just got a sunny space that's going to waste. You can get growing today. Essentially, these bales of straw are going to act like a raised garden bed. I'm going to plant straight into them. So it's important that you make it easy to do that. You need to put them on the side so that the cut part of the straw is facing up towards you and the twine is bundling it all together that way. The first thing you need to add to convert these bales of straw into a garden bed is water. You want to soak them through, and if you can leave them out for a couple of weeks, wet them every day, that is perfect. Get the hose right in to push the water all the way to the centre. So the next thing I want to add are some nutrients. I'm going to do that in the form of some organic fertiliser, which I'm going to sprinkle in and over the bales. The next thing I'm going to add is some liquid fertiliser, a bit of fish emulsion over the top. Now, in a perfect world, you'd let that cook away for a couple of weeks before the next stage, but because I want to show you what to do, I'm going to crack on. So this is fantastic for growing lots of leafy green vegetables. I've got things like kale, some pak choi, some silverbeet, and even some edible flowers. And what you need to do is make a little planting hole in the top of the bale. And then I'm going to fill each of those with a mixture of compost and leaf mould for the plants to go in. I'm going to plant a real mix of crops. These pak choi I'll harvest quite quickly, and that'll leave some space for the larger, slower growing things like the kale and silverbeet to fill the bale out. Water in, again, really well, and keep a close eye on them over the coming days. As those bales actually absorb the moisture, they're going to hold the water really well, but you need to keep adding nutrients. A weak liquid feed every couple of weeks will push these along. The great thing about this method is that not only will you harvest lots of vegetables from these straw bales, but by the time they're finished growing, the bales will be broken down, they'll be well rotted in the centre, and you can harvest some compost for the garden as well.